everyone, it's Lynette with Charmed Grammy Crochet. Today is Tuesday, so it's Charmed Treats Tuesday Treats Day, and this is Charm Chatter number 251. I want to thank you all for attending and coming to visit me. They're cutting the grass. It's going to be noisy. I'm sorry. They're cutting the grass next door, and I'm having carpeting installed in the attic. So you might hear some pounding, but I think he's about done with the pounding. I think he's almost done. But I needed to get this underway. I have so much to talk to you about. It's been a week. I know I haven't done a video in a week. I've been busy. First, I want to tell you something really fun that's not yarny, but really fun. I, on Sunday, went to a glass blowing class. And oh my God, it was so cool. I don't have the finished product yet, so I'm not going to show you the video until I do, so I can show you what it actually looked like at the end. But it was really fun, so that's going to be on a learning something new type video. So that's upcoming. And I've been just a crocheting little maniac over here. We will be doing a Tuesday Treat winner selection and a new giveaway. The Tuesday Treat giveaway next week will be postponed until the 23rd because I will be on vacation next week. Don't know if I'll be doing any videos. I would like to, but we'll see. We're vacationing with another couple, so I don't know how much videoing I can do. If it was just me and Roy, I would make video, but I will be taking crochet, and it's kind of a secret, some of it, so we can't know what that is yet. But I do have things to show you today. Lots of things. Lots and lots. Yachts and yachts, as my grandkids used to say. Yachts and yachts, Grammy. So we have yachts and yachts. First off, y'all know Gary from Urban Yarn, and he made the Bushtracker beanie, and he's doing a make-along with his knitted version, or you can use Bag O' Day's crocheted version of the Bushtracker beanie. Made one. Yeah, I knitted. No. No. I crocheted. I did not knit. I am not that good. And then, you know, the herringbone here, which I've never done the herringbone before. And I've been told it looks best if you do it in two colors. But I don't know if you can tell it's a herringbone or else I did it wrong. I don't know. But it was cool to do. It was a different kind of stitch I never did before. And actually, I made this, and it's blue for Hat Not Hate. And you can hashtag Hat Not Take, but I'm going to donate it in the name in Jax, for the name of Jax from Jax Creations by Jax. Oh, Jaxie, you know who it is. And I'll link Jax. But anyway, she's doing hashtag Blue Hats for Jax for Hat Not Hate. And so isn't it cute? It looks really cute on, right? So I did it in blue for Kill Two Birds with One Stone. I'm going to donate it for Hat Not Hate for Jaxie and enter it in the mail because Gary's doing a really awesome giveaway for someone to win. And so anyway, I like made it in an evening, not too hard. And what did I use? I used this. This is, I love this yarn print in the color, I might have that clippy. You see, this is a little tip. Clippies hold your yarn together there. And the color is called 614 Chambray. So that's the yarn the majority of it is made of, and it's like a marl. So if you take your ball band and you squish it closed on your partial ball, this is just a little tip, and then you wrap your end and you clippy clip, Dollar Tree clippy clips. You get like, I don't know, a dozen of them for $1, and it stays together. Really nice trick. Then you can throw it in your scrap bin and it stays nice. This one I did not put a clippy clip on, but this is, I love this yarn by Red Heart, and it is in the color Royal, and it is the sparkle yarn. And this was already a scrap in my scrap bin, so I don't know why it doesn't have a clippy on it. probably because my tail was long enough that it held it really well, and probably I didn't have a handy clip. Usually I have them handy, but you know, sometimes I don't. So this was already, I used this in the Birthstone mail, hashtag Birthstone mail AU from Judy at Witch Piece Crafts. I used this in the September Birthstone, and this was what was left minus these 2 rows on here. So that's the yarn I used, and that's the first project. Then I did work on my Luck of the Draw number 4, Nan's Next Knots, and my color this time was another red, so yay. And this was number 3 was the winning number, and this is Impeccable. And clippy clip, see, most of my yarn has a clippy clip. The color is Cherry. And now I gotta fix that. Hold on. It is falling apart a little here. Okay, so the color is Cherry. And that's the color for this week. I am also using, what is this, Craft Smart or Mainstay? Oh, this is Craft Smart in the color, you know, in white. That's the color, oh, it's bobby pinned. That's the color of my join. I'm doing the continuous join from the Secret Yarnery, the braided join. I love that join. I use it all the time. Another tip, if you don't know, because I'm full of tips today, hold your loop with a stitch marker and it won't ever come undone. So this is the color this week. Now that added a new red, and I had a big blob of green in the middle. So there was like red to start with, because we started really kind of over here. And anyway, or I don't remember which end anyway. But now we've gotten another red, and I don't see, can you see it? There it is. I did not take a picture yet this week. But I'm glad to have another red. They're kind of coming in groups of reds then greens. And then maybe we'll get a couple more reds. I don't know. I think this was week 15, and this is either week 14 or 15. On week 14, I had 7 reds and 7 greens. So I don't know. I don't know what week this is. But I really like the red in there, and I think it's coming along great. Thank you so much, Nan, for doing this Luck of the Draw, because I really love it. The snowflakes are made with Red Heart Metallic in white. But they're made. I made all 20 of those because the Luck of the Draw is supposed to be a 20-week crochet along. And I do 1 square every week. I think you're supposed to do 6 rows of a blanket every week, 3 of your main color, which my main color would be the white for the snowflake, and then the join. And then your 8 colors that you get to pick from every week. I have 4 red, 4 green for this particular one, but you could do whatever colors you want. So then I have, speaking of the Birthstone mail, which I was, this month was not yellow topaz. That's not what she called it, but that's what I thought it was. But she had facets and different things, and anyway, so yellow was the color, and I think I showed you the yellow already. So I did the yellow. Pale yellow was the one color, and I did do that. And then I was going to use a color that was like a marl, and it more marl than it was called coral. And my family said, no, that is way too pink. So I went with orange. Now this is really looking fluorescent, but it's not a fluorescent orange. It's looking real fluorescent. Mine is going to be 30 squares. I was doing 2 squares per color per month, but sometimes there were a couple months that I liked more than one of the colors that were picked. So I did 2 squares. So I can't put it together yet. I can't even start putting it together yet because I don't know what December's colors are going to be. And I need to do 4 more squares. So 2 for December, maybe 4 for December. I think one of the colors for December is purple, my fave. But I'm not sure. So if I don't like 2 of the December colors, then I'm going to have to go back and do a different month and do a second color. So to get 30 squares. So I'm going to be 5 by 6 when I put it together. I think I'm going to do an invisible join because all of these squares really should be the same size. Cross your fingers. I'm joining with Mainstay from Walmart, right? This is Walmart, 100% acrylic in the color, I'm sure it's white, because they're not real, I don't know. They're not real creative with their names, I don't think. Anyway, it's white. And this month was, I love this yarn, and the color is called orange. I know it's looking really bright here, but it is just orange, and it's actually kind of a red orange. But yeah, it does. There's my clippy clip stuck in it. Go. It really and truly does just say orange. Can you see it? Yep, right there. Well, it was clear for a second. Anyway, it does specifically say that it's just orange. My daughter said, Mom, that's kind of like red. I said, no, it says it's orange. It's orange. Don't tell me. Don't tell me. She said, wow, it looks red orange to me. I said, yeah, it looks a little bright to me, but that's what it is. So that's what we're going with. That's what they said back. That's what we got. So I think that's going to be real pretty. And that is, the square is the Kaleidoscope square by Bag O' Day. And I will put links to all of this stuff in the description box below. Then I have not made any new squares, but I am doing the Secret Yarnery Cal, the 2021 make along or whatever that she's doing. She's behind again, but I started putting it together, and I was using this because I'm doing a rainbow blanket and pastel rainbows, and I started using this to put it together, and I had a lot of them put together, and I was just doing it on my lap, and not all the squares are the same size, which I knew they weren't going to be. So I was using the braided join because it gives you a lot of flexibility. And then I find Madonna said it's because I was using a 6mm hook when most of the squares were 6.5 or 7mm hooks. And Madonna said if you use a 6mm hook, it's not going to lay flat. So I laid it out just to see, only to realize that I put some of these squares together with the wrong corner in the like some of them were sideways or not the right direction that the square is supposed to go. And so now I have to rip it out for that because it wasn't, somebody that doesn't crochet probably wouldn't know, but I knew. And this is a gift my granddaughter wants to give to her cousin. So I want it to look nice, and I knew that it was wrong. So I'm pulling it out, and I'm going to join it with white because I don't like it joined with that color, but I want it. That's Dreamweaver yarn that I can't get anymore. You hear me talk about it. If you're new around here, there's a local store in Ohio called Mark's, and the owner of that store had an agreement with, I think it had to be Red Heart, because I've matched these to Red Heart yarns. And he was selling the yarn in his store, at like a closeout kind of grocery store with a closeout department. And they've been around, gosh, almost 40 years, I think the store has. But he doesn't sell yarn anymore, so I can't get those really good prices I was getting, or that yarn, under that label anymore. But anyway, I'm not going to use that yarn. I am going to use white. But when I was saying how I was, because it's a crochet as you, join as you go crochet thing. And so it's hard to know. I guess I didn't realize that I wasn't always on this connecting where I thought I was connecting. Like the blanket gets turned around. So anyway, one of my subscribers, and I totally love this idea, and so I had to share, said put a stitch marker on the front in the corner that's like, this is the starting corner. And then you'll always, whenever you pick it up, you'll know where the starting corner is. Like, oh my God, that's such a great idea. So I ripped it apart. I frogged the whole thing. I wasn't even through one skein of yarn, so I'm not upset about it. And it'll look so much nicer. But I frogged the whole thing because these squares have direction. Like the other squares, most of the squares I do, they're the same all the way around, but these squares are not. So there is a direction, and I want it to be the right direction. And there's a front and a back. And so anyway, if you put a stitch marker, and I just went through and put real pretty ones in, most of them, until I ran out of the real pretty ones that I have down here, and the rest of my pretty ones are upstairs. So anyway, I used my pretty ones, or some of my pretty ones, and I put stitch markers in the corners so I knew where to go. And so I wanted to show you this so that you could see see all the pretty colors. See, it's going to be really pretty, I think. So I have mostly, I think I'm going to go 5 by 6. I have 6 colors. I think I'm going to go 5. So I need to make more of every single color. At least one more of every single color. A couple I need to make 2 or 3 more. So that's going to go with me on vacation. I'm not going to join it in the car, which means I probably won't join it at all, but I want to be able to make some of the squares if I want to while I'm gone. And I need the other ones with me so I can size them and put the stitch marker in the right corner and all that stuff. So I'm real excited about that project now. Now that it's now that I have all the colors together, I'm like, oh, it's so pretty. But I need to have that done before Christmas, so I really do have to work on it while I'm on vacation, along with my surprise thing, which I'm not going to tell you about until it's for Christmas stuff. So you don't get to know that. Then, if you guys remember, because I didn't do this last month, there were 2 months that including last month, that I did not do this. It is the crochet calendar. And I know someone was asking me for a pattern. There is a book, and it has the patterns in it too if you can't get the calendar. And I wanted to bring that calendar over here, or that book, because Nancy bought me the book. Nancy from She's Got Yarn Too. Now I got to write her down so I don't forget. And it has the patterns in it. So let me get you that book before I forget. I'm going to pause you just 1 second. Okay, I'm back. So here it is. It's 12 months of crochet with red gape. Red gape. And I think, I don't know where she found this at, but this is the book. And it does have all the patterns from the crochet calendar in it. And I haven't looked for it, obviously. It was given to me, but I don't remember specifically which pattern you even wanted. But I do believe that they are all in this book. Oh, here's the flowers. It's not showing me a page. And there's more. Yeah, I'm pretty sure all the patterns plus are in here. So anyway, look for that because it says it's the 12 months. So look for that and see if you can't get the pattern in there, since you can't get the 2021 crochet calendar anymore. But I did do November's, and the November's is an autumn tote, is what they call it. And it looks like this. I did not use those colors. I did use a 5mm hook like it said to use. Here's my tote, and I did not use leather handles. It says use leather straps. I just made my own straps, And I did make mine a little bit longer in this section. It just called like to beat it like this length, but I doubled all the colors because I wanted it bigger. And I was surprised because it's 100 stitches at the bottom, but it's only 80 stitches at the top, so it gets smaller at the top. I'm not real happy about that, but I didn't know how to fix it or change it. I think these take like 5 stitches, and so you only have 20 of these, and then it leaves you 80 up here. You'd have to look at the pattern, and you'd have to be smarter than me to figure that out. But anyway, it's cute. I like it. I'm going to use it as a project bag. And it might be going to Myrtle Beach with me next week. Now, I did use cotton yarn. Well, cotton acrylic. I used this. Oh, no, don't fall, don't fall. It's starting to fall. White and I had yarn barf. I used an entire skein plus maybe half of one of the straps of the second skein of blue. So all of this and like all of, except for maybe this much of this strap. But when I pulled it out, I got really bad yarn barf, so that's what that looks like now. So basically, you could do it if you did it all like a solid color. 2 skeins of yarn would be plenty. This is Hushabye Solid. This color is called Boo Pink, and it is 50% cotton, 50% acrylic. It's a 4 weight, 3.5 ounce, 100 grams, 208 yards. So I really think you could make this little bag with 2 skeins of yarn. Barely looks like I used any of this. I barely did use any of the second skein of this. And the blue color, because I have more, the blue color is called Baby's Blue. Now this came from Hobby Lobby, and it's a baby bee yarn, and I did buy it on clearance last year, not in 2021, but in 2020. Then I used Mint Charm. So they've been around for a minute, and they're getting a little beat up looking. And this is Pinkaboo, the lighter pink. The dark pink was just called Boo Pink, and Pinkaboo. And then the white that I used is a different yarn altogether. Oh, no, it's not. It's called Angel. And this was left over from another project that I had made like a year or so ago. So I have plenty of this yarn left to make a whole bunch more. I didn't know how much it would take because it didn't really say, it just said use all these different colors. But it didn't say how much yarn you needed. So I pulled all of this yarn that I had in every, all the skeins in every color. Because it also really didn't give an indication as to how big the project was when it was done. But it was a pretty simple make. So this was interesting to me. This is, double crochet or single crochet, and then single for the bottom, and it does have a flat bottom. And it's got the little ridge, and it is big enough that it will hold a full skein of yarn across the bottom. But this center stitch, it's like doing a corner to corner, except you go back and forth. Even though you're working in the round, you go back and forth. So you crochet, chain 3, and then 3 double crochet into the same chain space, and then you slip stitch to the chain space, to the chain 3 space, and do a chain 3 and 3 double crochet, and just like you're doing a corner to quarter blanket. When you get back to your original stitch, you chain 3 and you turn your work. So now you're going backwards so that you can still go into that chain 3 space and work your double crochets. And then you turn your work and go. So you're working in the round back and forth, which was really unique. And I thought this was some kind of a shell stitch. But as I'm doing it, I'm like, that is exactly the same thing that you do for a corner to corner. And I thought, in a straight line, I mean, in a round. And very cool. I thought that was very cool use of the corner to corner type of stitch. So once I figured out, like once I did 1 or 2 of the little squares, I'm like, wait a minute, I know what that is. So that was awesome. So that's what my crochet calendar fun. And that's another hashtag. So there's going to be a lot of hashtags in this. And that's with Dina from Homespun Fun. And there's several others. I know Pamela from Pamela's Adoring Crochet is doing it. Nancy from She's Got Yarn 2 is doing it. I think Debbie the Canadian Crocheter and Jennifer, I think they were doing some of them, but not all of them. So I don't know how far. I know Pamela's done every month. I'm pretty sure Pamela from Pamela's Adoring Crochet has done every single month. She's like the stitch queen, crochet queen over there. She has more time than I do. I couldn't do any more blankets. I did not do 2 of the blankets. I just have enough blankets going on. What am I going to do with them all, you know? So I think that caught me up on everything. The crochet calendar, I showed you that. The Bushtracker beanie, the secret yarnery, the luck of the draw, the birthstone. I did. I showed you all 5 of my makes that I did. So let's review what was in last week's, what we're drawing for. This week was this cookbook for candies and pastries and yummies for Christmas, holidays. A notepad with a little snowman on it. And a keychain with a snowman on it. A blinged out snowman keychain. I really love the snowman keychain. So this week's winner is winning that, and I did do a draw, and as usual, it will be at the end of the video. And Cynthia King was the winner. I do read her comment at the end in the video. And so Cynthia, I need you to go into Charm Chatter number 250, and in your comment on that video, I need you to put the word snowman. I mean, why not? Because we gave away snowmen. So put the word snowman in that comment, then email me at charmedgrammycrochet@gmail.com. Let me know that you've changed your comment. You are the only one that can change that comment. That's why I need you to be the one to do it. I mean, that way I know nobody's trying to steal your prize. Email me your address, and I will get this out to you as soon as I can. If it is before Thursday, then I will try to get it in the mail before I go on vacation. Otherwise, you'll have to wait till I come back. I'm sorry about that. But I'm not taking it with me. I do have access to my email, so I will know if you email, but I won't be having it with me. So, and I'm not going to guarantee that I will get it out before, because I've got carpet put upstairs, I have things to move, I have packing to do, and I only have 2 days. We're leaving on Friday morning. So I will do my best to get it out if that's the case. And guys, my 3,000 subscriber giveaway, the winner still has not gotten back to me. They have until the 15th, which is next Tuesday, I think. I gave extra time. Like my Tuesday treats are just a little flash fun video. Fun thing. But my 3,000 subscriber giveaway, I really thought that was a nice giveaway. There's a lot of nice things in that giveaway that I really want people to have. If I don't hear from that winner by Tuesday, or by the 15th of November, then when I get back, I will redraw another winner for that from that for that giveaway. So cross your fingers that they don't answer if you want what was in there. There's a stained glass yarn ball. There's hand-dyed yarn from Gary. There's Bag O' Day patterns. There's an amigurumi made by Anita from Yarn YOH, Yarn Over Hook. There's a Dammit doll from Billy the Crafty Floridian. There's a Notions pouch from Dina. Oh, and my good friend Sandy from Crochet Canada said she would donate some yarn, which I haven't seen, but that's what she said she wanted to do. So I'm real thrilled about that. Stitch markers from Rose at Rose Likes Crochet. I don't have my list. So I hope I didn't forget anyone because everyone was so generous with their donations. There will also be a pattern from Anita. And she came out with a new pattern that she's releasing on Saturday. So you could even get that pattern, which is really a nice one. I tested it. I can't wait to show it to you. I might have to take that on vacation with me so I can show it to you. Maybe I'll just make the video in advance. That's a good idea. Okay, so do you guys want to know what you can win this week that you won't? The drawing will be on the 23rd, so you'll have 2 weeks. This week is we got yarn in this one. Not a ton, but this is a cool, I think, neat little thing. I bought some pattern books. This is Holiday Afghans because the holidays are coming up. So in this little booklet, there are 4 Afghans. These were from Hirschner's, and they're the 2014 National Afghan Contest winners. So there's this Afghan. Loving this one. I mean, this first one is a Grafgan. Well, this one I don't think is as much a Grafgan as, I think it's squares, and then they just sewed, made the snow people and put them on. And then there is this one that looks like presents. And there's one more, it's probably on the inside of the back cover. Oh, this one is a Halloween one. Again, a Grafgan, so I hope you like Grafgans. So these are the National Afghan Contest winners from 2014. I just got this book. So you win this book with some of that Dreamweaver yarn in Christmas colors because I thought they were all Christmas Afghans or Christmassy winter Christmas colors. But anyway, this is a variegated. So this is going to be what you win for the drawing for video 2, Charm Chatter 221 Tuesday Treats on November 11th or 9th. And that'll be drawn on the 23rd. And you need to put a word in because I really love the comments. And you guys, I know you all notice all of my plants in the background. Well, as I said, we're having carpeting put in upstairs. And some of these plants you might have noticed are new. This one here is normally not here. This one is in the hallway, in my landing going upstairs to the attic. And so in case you wanted to, people might question because there's another plant here, but it lives in the hallway or the landing, and there's 3 plants that live up there. Roy brought this one down, the other ones are upstairs. But we had to move them so that the carpet wouldn't, knock them over, the carpet guy getting the carpet up there. So let's put the word plant. Put the word plant, P-L-A-N-T, in the comments. And you can just write the word plant, or you can come up with a really cute comment because I do enjoy reading those. And that's what I have for today. So congratulations to the winner. Thank you all for watching, liking, sharing. Share out the Tuesday Treat videos because, you guys, people are not claiming the doggone prizes. Oh, Chloe just walked in. Hi, Chloe. So I have several prizes that haven't been claimed, so we're going to do some kind of thing at Christmas time for those. But I really would like to give the prizes away. That's why I do the Tuesday Treats. So share them out and remind people that, hey, did you win? Claim your prize. And so next week's prize is this. Well, 2 weeks. And like I said, I might just do another video to put up while I'm on vacation of the pattern test, because that's a pattern that you could win with the 3,000 subscriber giveaway, along with the JoJo B or whatever patterns Anita has there. I think Pamela's Adoring Crochet patterns are also in there. So I gotta write her down now. I'm hoping that everybody that I mentioned, I will remember to link in the description box below. So thank you for watching, sharing, subscribing, and all that again. By entering the word plant in your comment, you're agreeing to any taxes and legal crap. I forgot to say that, so I got to put that disclaimer in there. I will ship anywhere, but you're responsible for duties and taxes. You have to be subscribed. You have to put the word plant. If you don't make a comment and include the word plant, the picker won't pick you. You totally ruin your chances of winning. So good luck, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye. Okay, so let's get us a winner. I already put the URL in. Filter duplicate users, filter text by the word car. That was the word you had to use in the comments. And let's see what we get. There were 72 unique comments, including the word car. And let's see who the winner is. And the winner is Cynthia King, who says, congratulations to the winner. Enjoy. I started looking for a new car. Found out real quick that car prices are way up around here. Guess I'll hang on to the old one for a while. LOL, Lynette, your work is beautiful and you stay so busy. Wow. Well, thank you, Cynthia. Congratulations to you. You did win. And I will need you to, I'm sure as I said in the video, enter the word snowman in this comment on video number 250. Then email me at charmedgrammycrochet@gmail.com. Tell me that you've done that and include your address so I can get this out to you. Now you will have until I wrote it down till the 23rd, because I will not be drawing next week. So you'll have till the 23rd to get that email to me. And congratulations again. Oh, and by the way, car prices are up everywhere. Just so you know.